Hey everyone, I just wanted to shoot a quick update video to kind of tell you guys things that are going on, some updates with my channel, some recent movie trailers that I've seen, and upcoming movies that I hope to see as well. So to start off, I just wanted to give you guys some updates on my channel. Like I've been teasing on Facebook throughout the week, I will be posting a video that I shot earlier in the week. It's a look at one of the things that's going on in my life right now, and it was a video that I wanted to wait on, but the timing was just right on Monday when I shot it. So I will have that video up on Facebook tonight for you guys. I also shot a video last night of me doing stuff around Milwaukee, things that I would do usually on my downtime when I don't have to work, and I had a lot of fun making that video. So I will be putting that one up as well. More updates on my channel. Right now I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to brand my YouTube channel. I've been thinking about if I want to keep my real name or if I want to go under a different pseudonym or identity. I've been playing around with some ideas there. If I want to keep my real name and just have a different name for my channel. So let me know what you guys think. What would you like me to do? Would you like me to keep my real name or think of something clever that I can call myself? And if you have ideas as well, I would really like to know about those. So yeah, if you have any ideas, just leave them in the comments below. Another thing is I've been looking into editing software. I've been talking about this a little bit in some of my other videos that I've been doing. The one that I've really been looking into right now is called Sony Movie Maker Premium Suite. It's an editing software. It's not quite like Final Cut or Avid. It's not that high end. It's a little more affordable, but it looks like something that I can easily work with and that'll work with my computer as well. So any of my filming friends out there that are watching this video, have you used this at all? And if you have, I would really like to know your feedback on it, if it's something that's worth the purchase or not. And I want to just thank you guys for watching these videos and sticking with me as I learned the ropes of how to do all this. Watching fellow YouTubers, you never realize how difficult it can be. And just watching my videos that I've done, I've noticed a lot of things that I need to improve on. One of them being I say way too much. That's something that people just do, I guess, when you're trying to link together the things that you want to say, and that's something that I've been struggling with a lot. One of the other things that I've been struggling with is I don't notice it until I watch it, but making good YouTube videos and presenting yourself well is almost like acting. One of the things that I've been noticing is I am really passionate and excited about the things that I'm doing in my videos and the things that I'm talking about, but I'm having a hard time conveying it. Meaning when I go back to watch the video, I often sound monotonous, my face I look bored, and that's not it at all, to be honest. It's something that I need to work on. I need to present myself better. I need to be more engaging with the way that I'm talking, and it's gonna take some time, and I really am practicing on this. I've been doing just a lot of random videos that I probably won't even put up, just to kind of practice more, get more experience on this. So I appreciate everybody who's been watching all of these, who's been liking and commenting on my stuff, and for sticking with me as I take this random ride. And another thing that I never realized either is I like to have discussions about movies. I like to talk about movies, but I never realized how hard it really can be to do movie reviews. A classic example, or classic, it just happened last night, so it's not that classic, but an example that I can use is I watched the movie Irrational Man last night. It's the latest Woody Allen film. It's got Joaquin Phoenix in it, and it's got Emma Stone in it. And I spent a lot of time last night after I got done watching the movie just trying to do a review. and just linking all my thoughts on it together into a cohesive and smooth flowing video was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I liked the movie. I didn't love the movie. Joaquin Phoenix plays a professor. He's really kind of depressed in the beginning of this movie. He's lost the will to, or he's lost the meaning of life. He feels like he's done all that he can and he's accomplished everything that he can, and he just doesn't find the meaning of life anymore. And the movie starts off, he is accepting a new job as a professor at a small college teaching a summer class. And that's when he runs into Emma Stone's character. She is one of his students. She is absolutely obsessed with the man, even before she meets him. Her first scene, she's talking to her parents about all the things that she knows about him, all the rumors. And the thing about his character is he really lives up to the hype that everybody on the small campus has about him. He's a struggling and tortured man, but at the same time there's something about him that really captivates people, and Joaquin Phoenix does a really good job portraying that in this movie. And it's one of these movies that could follow a typical cliche route. Student is infatuated by professor is holding back his feelings on student for a while. Eventually he succumbs to her and they have an affair together. He's also having an affair with a fellow professor who's already married. He's doing this trying to get more meaning into his life, and something happens like halfway through the movie that I didn't see coming based on what I knew from the movie going into it and the description that I read on the Redbox about it. An event happens and Joaquin Phoenix's character decides to do something that you don't see coming at all until it actually happens. And then once it does, it changes the whole course of the movie and it affects all the characters involved, including his. And it really kept me into the film all the way up to the climax of the movie, which happens within like the last 5 minutes of the movie. And that's one of my biggest complaints about it, is that the climax happens and then the movie pretty much ends. Like, it doesn't give you enough time to process it at all. And when it ended, I was like, wait, what? That's it? Like, did that really just happen? And so that would be one of my biggest complaints about it. Another complaint that I guess I have is the score. There was probably one song that they used throughout the entire movie, and I felt like it was in almost every scene, if not every scene, every other scene. It was enough to notice it and to have it bother me after a while, because it was just so repetitive over and over, and it really took me out of the movie when I heard it and when I noticed it. If I was to rank this movie, see, that's the other thing about doing movie reviews, is at the end you have to rank them. And thinking of a way to rank them, I've been having a hard time coming up with a way to do that. One of the methods that I just recently thought of, and I think I am going to go with this, is you either love it, or you hate it, or you like it. Love it meaning it was a phenomenal movie. I would probably go out and buy it, watch it multiple times. Hate it obviously means it was a terrible movie according to me, or you just like it. I mean, it was a good movie. I was glad to watch it. I'll probably only watch it once. I won't buy it. I think that's the method that I'm gonna go with. I think that's the way I'm gonna rank my movies when I talk about them, is I either loved it, I liked it, or I hated it. And I think that's the way I'm going to do these videos too. More of a discussion on them and just giving my thoughts and opinions on them and the things that I liked and disliked, more so than a movie review. I find it easier for me to do it that way rather than to just do it like a formal review. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. So if I have to rank this movie, I liked it. I was glad to have watched it. It kept me wrapped in the movie the whole time. I didn't love it. I was glad to have seen it once. That's probably all I'll ever see it again. It's not something that I'm going to go out and buy. Irrational Man, if that sounds good to you. It's at Redbox right now, so you can go pick it up there. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to talk about upcoming movies that are coming out and movie trailers, because within the last 24 hours I've probably seen like 5 new movie trailers for movies that are coming out that I think look really good. But before I do that, I'm going to talk about some upcoming movies, movies that are coming out tomorrow actually, Friday. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is Hail Caesar. It's the newest Coen Brothers movie that's coming out. It stars George Clooney, Josh Brolin, Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, Jonah Hill, just to name a few, and it takes place within the 1950s in Hollywood cinema, and that's something that sounds super fascinating and super interesting to me, and so that right away drew my attention. But the basic premise of the movie is George Clooney is probably the biggest Hollywood actor at the time in this movie, and he gets kidnapped. And Josh Brolin's character, I think he's supposed to be a producer of some sort, but the way that it's described is he's the guy who fixes all the problems. And so he finds out that George Clooney is missing right away, and he takes it upon himself to find who did it and to find George Clooney. And so that's the basic premise of the movie. It comes out tomorrow. I hope to see it sometime next week and to do another movie discussion on it and to post that up as quickly as I can on YouTube, so you guys know whether or not I approved of the movie and whether I think you should see it or not. Another movie that comes out this week is called Regression, and it stars Ethan Hawke and Emma Watson, and it's about events that took place within the 90s. Back in the 90s, there were a lot of cases going on where kids were accusing their parents of satanic ritual abuse. And so it's kind of a mystery thriller into that. Emma Watson's character is one of these kids that is going to the police and telling them that this is happening, and Ethan Hawke is the detective that's trying to figure out who's telling the truth in this, if she's telling the truth, if her parents are telling the truth, and if there's more to this satanic ritual accusations than what it appears to be. And so that movie also comes out tomorrow. I may not see it right away. It looks interesting to me, and I probably will try to see it at some point in the theaters. More trailers that I saw yesterday for upcoming movies. Another new one that's coming out is called Get a Job, and it stars Miles Teller, Anna Kendrick, and Bryan Cranston. And it's a movie that a lot of people my age can probably really relate to. It's about making it in the real world after college. Miles Teller's character is struggling to find a job after college. His girlfriend, Anna Kendrick, she was lucky enough to find a job and to make a career of herself. And eventually what happens is once Miles Teller finds a job, Anna Kendrick loses her job. And so it's a movie that deals with the struggles of making it in the real world and what's really important, whether it's job or other things going on in life. That movie comes out on March 25th. Another movie coming out on April 8th is called Demolition, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. And in this movie, he suffers a tragic loss, and it kind of derails his life. The advice that one of the characters in the movie gives him is, if something is broken, what you have to do is you have to take it apart, see how it's built, and try to put it back together. And so he takes that literally upon his life and just completely rips apart the pieces that are left of his life, examines them, and tries to put them back together. It looks really interesting. Jake Gyllenhaal has become one of my favorite actors recently just because he's been phenomenal in every movie that he's been in as of late. That movie again comes out April 8th. I'm really excited for it. I hope to see it as soon as it comes out and get a review up for you guys as well. And the last movie I want to talk about is called Me Before You. It stars Emilia Clarke. You may recognize her as Daenerys Targaryen from the Game of Thrones movies. And also what's funny is her best friend in this movie is Jenna Coleman, who plays Clara Oswald in Doctor Who. So I thought that was kind of funny that Daenerys' best friend is Clara Oswald. That's just me being overly geeky. But anyway, the thing about this movie that may surprise my friends out there who know me is it is a romantic movie. And usually I don't really gear towards those movies, but based off of the trailer, it looks to be really good. So Emilia Clarke, she's the main character in the movie. She gets this job to take care of a man who is confined in a wheelchair, and eventually they fall in love. And it looks really good. It comes out on June 3rd, and it's a movie that hopefully I can find a girl by that point to take to a movie and enjoy it with. That's my update as of right now. Again, I thank all of you so much who have been watching my videos and that have been sticking with me. And I'm going to work on those struggles that I talked about within the middle of this video. I'm going to try to improve on them. I'm going to try to get rid of the ums. I'm going to try to be more engaging. I'm going to try to have more facial expressions and to engage my emotions through my voice more. And again, if you've used Sony Movie Maker's Premium Suite, let me know if it's good, if you enjoy it, using it. Again, that's something that I've been looking into, and I'm probably going to make a purchase of it real soon just so I can start editing more videos together and getting more of these up for you guys. Again, as always, thank you so much for watching these videos. I will be posting the links to all the trailers of the movies that I've talked about within this down in the description, so look there for these trailers, check them out, and let me know if there are movies that you want to see, and let me know what movies are you looking forward to seeing coming up, whether they're new releases in the theaters, whether it's something new on Redbox or something that you want to rent, or if it's brand new on DVD. Let me know what movies are coming out, be it the theater, Redbox, or home video. Let me know which ones you're looking forward to watching the most. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.